Well, Tim, thanks for bringing your clients to Radiance 506.
My pleasure, man. Great unit.
Um,
Really good unit.
Thank you. What I really appreciate about this unit is that it gives you all the peace and quiet of being on the courtyard, but we're towards the eastern end where it opens up to the bay. So you still have the tranquility looking out over the Zen garden, but we also have views of the bridge and Treasure Island.
Absolutely. And there's nothing in front of it too, which is really nice. If I'm looking at it at an angle there's one street, nothing can really be built in front of it unless it's a great view unit.
That's right. The view's never going to change. This entire waterfront is owned by the Port Authority. It's a government property. They've got no money. They're not going to be doing anything with the waterfront for a long time to come. And people always ask me in all of these Mission Bay buildings if the view's going to change along the waterfront. And I mean, Larry Ellison tried to build here, and they wouldn't let him.
If they can't build a stadium right in front of this unit, it's going to be tough to build anything else. Good point.
That's right. And I'm a big fan of all the BOSA buildings. He's one of my favorite developers. BOSA has built over 150 buildings, 150 condo buildings. So his experience as a developer dwarfs the experience of any other developer who's built condos in San Francisco. And one of the things he's known for, actually two of the things BOSA is known for, is build quality and location.
Okay.
Right? I really love these buildings. All three buildings are going to have very similar features, like solid core doors, hardware. This is the only developer that I know of who has the level of attention to detail to where he's tiling his trash rooms, tiling his balconies. Every other building that you take your client to, the balcony is actually just going to be concrete, even at the highest end.
Or if not, that rubber foaming that's kind of warped.
Even worse.
Exactly.
Even worse.
I like it.
And he spends $1 million in each of these buildings, laying down the epoxy in the garage, just so that the garage, even 10 years later, smells brand new.
That's insane.
It is insane.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It is insane. And at the end of the day, what it comes down to is, 150 projects later, he's not necessarily trying to squeeze every penny of profit out of each of these developments.
It's more about a bit of a legacy almost. He wants
It's about his legacy. It's about his reputation, right? And he could have built 300 units on this parcel here, but he only built 99. So, I'm a big fan of all the BOSA buildings.
Yeah.
And I've sold over 50 units now in Madrone, Arden, and Radiance combined.
So all the BOSA developments in Mission Bay.
That's right. And the reason for that is that, I sell with soul. I only sell in buildings that I really believe in.
Okay.
Buildings that I can feel good about, placing a first-time home buyer.
That's awesome. What else is happening in this building to make this unit, price-wise, how do you comp it?
So one of the unique things about Radiance versus Madrone, Arden, and a lot of the other new developments in this neighborhood is that it's a very boutique building. I've sold a lot in all three buildings, but this was actually the development that started it all. There are only 99 units here, so it's more of a boutique offering from BOSA. Okay. The other unique thing about Radiance is that you can't own any closer to the water in Mission Bay.
That's true. That's really true. Okay.
So this unit that we're in right now actually is a great value considering that the most recent two-bedroom comp sold for $1,355 a foot at $1,465.
$1,465. Okay.
So here we are also in the courtyard, more desirable orientation, one floor up, asking $1,325. So we're priced to sell.
Yep.
We're priced to sell. We'll go on the MLS next week if someone doesn't sell it off market before then.
Fantastic.